Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you're at in this wide, big ass planet, aka the world. How you doing? Today I got to rest. My job honored Juneteenth. This is the first time I've really acknowledged it, kinda, cause it was like, shit. I'm like, I'm taking off. I saw the white people in my job. White dude on my job, he was like, yeah, coming in. We was like, yo, there's no word, motherfucker. I see all the immigrants every time. What up, Cheryl? What up, Cheryl? Hold on, y'all. What up, Cheryl? I was just thinking about. I said, where my homegirl? I know you had the grandbabies a few weeks back. All right, and you were busy with that. Okay, Cheryl. Okay, we're gonna get to that. This is this. We don't got no topic. We just talking, so it's whatever. Ain't no formality to this. There ain't no so fucking formality. Show. We gonna talk our shit. We gonna talk until you tired. Okay. But anyway, so he was like, I see all the people that hate Black Americans. All of a sudden, they like Happy Juneteenth. We like, But they quick to ask us, what's your culture, motherfucker? When you say Happy Juneteenth, that is our culture. That's our culture. That's our struggle. We built this motherfucker. We was here. We made it easy for other people to come here. Um, Same people that we made it easy for them to come here. They practice the same anti-black racism as those other people. Yeah. But yeah, that's our culture. Happy Juneteenth. That's the struggle of our ancestors. They wasn't even told they was motherfucking free to go about their motherfucking business, but not really, because we never was. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I get it. But shit, yeah, I rested, and I minded my black business. Yeah, okay. But yeah, it was cool today though. It was real decent. It was decent. Yo, Shara, I was in the chat or whatever. Yo, I can't do red. I'm sorry. And she come through. I don't care. I cannot do red. Red is passive aggressive. I mean, that passive aggressiveness with her racial talks, and then she has microaggressions. I just don't like people like that. Like I said, I just don't understand her. I don't understand her at all. She just I just don't get her. I just don't get. I have a problem. She's trying. Like, why is she? We're never gonna go there. It just. I was turned off. I was turned off. I'm reading a comment. I was just turned off. Red. I'm turned. If you listening, because I know you might have stopped. I'm very turned off. I don't like it. I don't like it. First of all, I'm gonna tell you what she did, what I didn't like. So we in P's chat, chopping it up. I always have a good time at P's. Always have a good time at P's. Always from back when the street sector was first starting out or whatever. She was doing other content, and she started doing street sector content. And she used to look over at Kiki's and them and stuff, see what was going on. I always liked her, the way her mind go, when she had the original theme song with her little nieces singing the psychology eating little girl could sing. Oh yeah, I remember that. I like PE, but Red act like PE, like PE belongs to her, number one. PE don't belong to nobody. We all like PE. We all support PE. Number one, that's cool though. Two, she go. I said to PE. I said PE. Why homegirl Lisa be going out looking crazy like that? I like when Lisa fix herself up, and I know that as women, when we're in a relationship, if our partner don't make us happy, our partner is not enriching us, we wear that on us, and want some, and it could be simple things, you just not taking good care of yourself because you're absorbing that person's energy. You know what I'm saying? That's all I was saying. It's not every day. Our girl Lisa clean up really fucking good. You know what I'm saying? But she just you know what I'm saying? So I was saying it to PE, and here she go, here Red go. So she said, yeah, something about black women, something that she was told. See, Mo, I got a fucked up because I was telling Mo, go, I think I jumped into her shit. No, what happened was that I said that about Lisa, and she said, "Oh, well, obviously," she said, "Well, I heard that white women ain't supposed to talk about how black women look. Like we don't have the right." And I said, "No." I said, "Seriously." I said, "You trying to be funny, But seriously, you don't. You don't. You don't. You don't. This is just the way it is. You said I moderate for her, but I really don't care for Red, so I stay away. I know PE might have forgotten about me, but it's cool though. Ain't nobody forget about you, Cheryl. Shit, we was waiting for you to come. I'm waiting for you, boo. You know what I'm saying? I like it. I like it, but you know what I'm saying? When Red be being passive aggressive, she can't hang out with other white people. So she comes over here. But when she comes over here, she starts destruction. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like ain't nobody deep for that shit. Like yo, you doing too much. You putting 20 on 10. You was a fucking guest, man. So my whole down south, the people, black people down south, like they're more docile, so they invite black, white people or whatever. Girl, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Your opinion don't count over here, yo. Especially not right now, yo. We in a fucking high racial time, yo. Learn when to fucking fall back. And here's the thing. I'm not doing no disclaimer. Oh, okay, Cheryl. I got you. I got you. I got you. All right, got you. I'm not reading that out loud. I got you. Um, Here's the fucking thing, though. You hear what I'm saying? Here's the thing. It's just like she just be playing like coy. Yo, she can't go around her own people so because they think she's trash. So she comes over here and it's like it's cool. We all chilling and shit. Yo, we all vibing. We all like the same content or whatever. We chilling. We doing us. You know what I'm saying? We can agree to disagree sometimes or whatever, yo, but she just be pressing the issue where she shouldn't be pressing the issue. So anyway, back to the fucking story. So she said, yeah, I'm not supposed to, talk about black women's looks. But I feel like if you look a mess, you look a West or whatever. So I was like, yo, I told her, I said, yo, you're being funny, but seriously, nah, you're right. You be out of bounds. I left it alone like that. She gonna say, oh well, PE. So PE read my comment about Lisa, or whatever. And she was like, so she tells PE, oh well, self doesn't think that I have a right to say what I gotta say about a black woman's look. So PE just dismissed it. She didn't even pay attention to that shit. She kept on with her content like she not gonna feed it to that shit. She doing her show. So I'm like, oh, okay, Red got a problem. All right, it ain't nothing because I wasn't feeling her. I wasn't even in another live before, and I heard she was popping her fucking gums, talking about like the Carmelo Anthony thing or whatever. Like, yo, shut the fuck up, yo, shut the fuck up. So tonight, when we was at Lisa, Red might be an undercover Pro V rider. She's racist. She's fucking racist. She act like she does. She's not. She does the. I have black family and friends. Yo, she couldn't understand. Today we and Lisa. She couldn't understand when Mo was like, "Damn, can we ever have anything for ourselves?" She's like, "Oh well, I don't see the problem," and that's the problem. You guys never see the problem, and this is why we have this case going on in Texas because those motherfuckers didn't see a problem to come into the space and be intrusive. You have to put. Everybody got a role. Play your position. That's like when I go over to them other what do you call it? Ah, shit, fuck me. When I go to them other, like, the other side of YouTube, them other sectors and shit like that, that's what I meant to say. You know what I'm saying? And it be people that don't look like me, I play my role. No, I don't role switch. I don't code switch. Yo, I speak like this in front of everybody. You know what I'm saying? But however, I know where I'm at. No matter how friendly I am, I know where I'm at. And that's the whole thing. When we invite these people into our spaces or whatever, they get familiar. And this is why I always will fuck with Vero. She's Hispanic. She's a light-skinned Hispanic, passable, and fucking Chris G all day. They be here, but they don't be in our business too much. They don't overstep the boundaries or whatever. They don't be kissing no black ass, but they who they are. They real motherfuckers, but they don't cross boundaries and shit. And guess what? They not trash. They can go to any place and where people look like them, they can go and fit into where people look like them. She can't go. She fighting a whole monkey on her back, yo. So I'm not gonna let a base head or a formal base head fucking make me feel any kind of fucking way. Like, yo, Red, get the fuck out of here, B. Because that's this bullshit. I'm the coolest motherfucker ever, yo. But when you overstepping boundaries, and then you gonna go to P like, oh well, yourself don't think like P. Beat that nigga. Beat that nigga for massa. That's what you was saying to my homegirl. Because I'm trying to figure out where the fuck you going with this shit. What the fuck you telling her for? Like, she doesn't care. She's doing her show. We talking. What the fuck? Oh well, self the ass. So what she's gonna do? Kick my ass? No, she's not. She don't give a fuck. Me and you talking. She ain't no slave casting bitch, and we ain't on no fucking plantation. You damn sure ain't my master. You had a whole fucking monkey on your back, hoe. Fuck out of here, bitch. I fucking blocked her. I'm not dealing with that shit. I'm not dealing with the microaggressions. I'm blackity black, 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 yo. I'm proud to be black, and I'm not gonna be playing with nobody trying to play in my fucking black face about fucking nothing, bitch. What the fuck you think this is, basehead? Fuck out of here, hoe. I'm not nice. Mo and all of them nice. I'm not the nice one. I'm not nice. I get gutter. And I'm feeling some sort of way. Just like I told somebody when somebody said Motor Goat was racist. And I said, I forgot who channel was. I said, nah, she not, but I am. What's up? What you gonna do? Do something. Jump. Jump, motherfucker. Fuck out of here with that dumb shit. This bitch be them bitch. She's crossing too many fucking boundaries. I don't give a fuck. It's too many boundaries, B. I don't got time. I don't got patience with this bitch. So I blocked her. Anybody that support her, I blocked them. It's two more people I gotta fucking block that be on her shit. I don't give a fuck who you are. You get blocked. I have block parties all day. I got over 1,000 people on my block list. I don't even know who the fuck these people are. But you say the wrong thing. I see the wrong shit. I'm not feeling the temperature. I don't want to see you no more. I don't want to deal with it no more. I don't want to have this type of Anna. So I block you. I don't give a fuck. And stupid bitch. Yeah, she know how to play. She thought she could play with me. She thought I was nice like everybody else, Cheryl. I'm not. Hi, Zaddy. Hold on. Hold on, Cheryl. I'm sorry, sir. Hi, baby. Hi, guess, man. I'm sorry. The other night, I forgot I was besides myself. I didn't give you the proper greeting. So now I'm going to crawl towards your chair. You see me crawling? Yeah. You see me crawling? You see my love handles going from side to side, crawling towards you? Yeah. My tiger stripes. Wow. I'm gonna sit on your lap. I know you can't feel how heavy I am, so I can sit and I can bounce and everything like that. You can't feel it though, right? But I'm sitting, baby. It feel all good. All this fluff feel all good, boo. All good. I got two dimples on my left cheek, boo. All right, back to it. All right, yeah. You know I gotta be silly gas, man. Anyway, so yeah, Cheryl, she thought she could fucking play with me. Don't play with me. And that's the whole thing. I will fucking slide her. I will slide her, and I will slide anybody that want to be a fucking super saver fucking hoe. I'm not playing with her. I'm not playing with her. She got Anna. She got Anna. Who care? She just be too comfortable. You're not going to be comfortable around me. Get the fuck up. I'm like Steve Wilkos. You got to stand up and tell your story. Stand the fuck up in the chat, bitch. Stand up. We don't know you. But nah, I don't hate her though. But it's just like, yo, she just doing too much. She just did too much in like 2 weeks for me. That's all it was. I don't hate that lady though, but I blocked her though because I don't want to be bothered with the dumb shit. She just be instigating too much. It don't got nothing to do with her being no white lady. It's just that she just do fucking too much. I'm an equal opportunist with everybody. You know what I'm saying? But her kind, extra, extra, because she be doing too much. Don't play in our fucking face, bitch. She better stay in her lane. Oh, come on. CB. C fucking B. CB. Nigga, you know where we from? Where we from? Where we from? Where we originate from, girl? Ah, Cheryl, now you know. You know how we are over where we from. See? That's why I was like, I don't even know why they be trying to play nice with Troy. Shit, Troy will sit there and play one of them old ladies from the beef sack to somebody to fucking cuss a motherfucker out. I remember when Troy got he got Deanna Irvin. He got Deanna Irvin to slide Tracy for fucking 2.5 hours on Sunday. He was supposed to go in the church building with his wife. He stayed down in the car and listened to Deanna drag her. He said, Deanna, I got about $50 more for you. You got a little bit more? She said, oh shit. And Deanna's with her. You know, Deanna's a crafty with her curse out. She's great at it. So we already know what we call. It's like they playing with him. Like, yo, we come from a place that we stay scrapping. We fight all the time. Not this new beef sector they got going on. I don't know what the fuck they got on. We talking about beef sector circa fucking, I would say 2024 and before. Like, niggas fight, nigga. What the fuck you mean? We are wordsmiths. What? We hurt your feelings. We talk about everybody. We be trying to have decency. We like, okay, I ain't gonna talk about his mama and her one eye and them damn kids. I ain't gonna talk about them kids, how they still in motherfucking diapers at 17 years old. We ain't gonna talk about the motherfucking babies. And then the bitch say something. She said, hold on, let me talk about the motherfucker. Then you talk about the kids. This is where we from. Don't sue us. Don't play us close to that bitch red. Don't do it. That's why I blocked her, because I never want to disrespect anybody's chat slinging somebody, right? Because I could get real gutter. So, yeah. I don't play with her. I asked her one day, did she have a problem? Tell me how you. I don't give a fuck about Hollywood past, and that's how I felt. Hollywood was a blatant racist. He liked that word nigga, 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 and ghosts let him get away with it. Him and Katie, I don't give a fuck about him. I ain't saying good for him, but we knew he was going to die, Cheryl. Cheryl, we knew he was going to die. When his feet started leaking fluid, I was like, that's it. Yo, I know a few people in my family that happened to. That's your hardest feeling. They wasn't drug users, but their heart. That's it. That's it. It's over. Your leak start leaking. Yo, you can start singing upper room with Jesus, right? I don't wish Katie Karma's a CB. I don't wish her karma. You know, whatever happened, I don't feel nothing about them. You know how you just said, and they said that's like the worst thing, like to what do you say, have apathy for people. Like, it's like it's just like indifference. It's like either way or it doesn't even matter to me. You know what I'm saying? I got an indifference. You know what I'm saying? I definitely got an indifference to this shit. You do? Okay. Listen, I respect you, sister. I can't go against you. I can't tell you how to feel and what to do and shit like that. Shit, you got validity to, it's validity in what you fucking saying. You feel what I'm saying? I can't get upset with that. But nah, I chilled out today though. I chilled out today. But yeah, I don't feel nothing like with red. I don't feel nothing about it. I just like I see it for what it is. I call it. I pull the card and that's it. I move the fuck on. I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? And I really can't be offended by somebody that just, me, spends the whole day fighting a fucking a narcotic demon, meanwhile going into other base heads fucking channels and shit like that. I think she can't get. Listen, bless that woman in her journey. Bless that woman in her journey. That's all I gotta say. I'm not gonna tear her up. I really don't know. I just don't like the playing in the face. That's all. So I'm not even gonna go deep on that woman, because that woman. I know you lived there with them. I know you said that you've been trying to have you ever what you say you was trying to not Neek Neek you was trying to catch up. Who was it? Neek Neek, right? What? VC lived 3 blocks? Nigga, have you ever seen Cheryl, you seen VC before? How he look? Ooh, somebody need to throw a hot fucking pail of hot boiling water and some bleach on him, yo, when he be wearing them shirts. I'm so glad they got rid of that shirt. Ghost say nah, but you some new shorts now. You gotta throw them old ones away. VC was trying not to let go of them motherfuckers. That shit was crazy. Ooh, boy. Oof. And he don't wear no underwear neither. DC's too fat and funky not to wear no fucking underwear. Like, put some drawers on at least. Let it be a barrier between the ass sweat and the nylon of the basketball short. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you was looking for Neek Neek. Have you found Neek Neek? That's my girl. And you know who else I like? I like Neek Neek. And what's her ass? What's her name? She just did the video with Ghost the other day. What's her name? The other chocolate sister. She got now the blonde hair. I don't think she's so beautiful. The one that was supposed to work at Hooters. Oh, what's her name? It's on the tip of my fucking forehead. I think she is so beautiful. I wish that sister get her life together. Her and Neek Neek. Neek Neek does some. I love Neek Neek's poetry. I do. I do. It'd be a couple of quick words, but it's like. But Neek Neek said her mother was an addict or whatever. It's just like, unfortunately, certain people, it would have to be an act of God or the devil to fucking get them to do a 180 and live differently. But I just don't see it for Neek Neek. I like Neek Neek so much. She's really a nice person. You know what I'm saying? Because that Mexican bitch, I would have definitely had caught ice on her 50 million years. But then they say ice ended up picking up that Mexican lady. Shit. If that's true, I wish I was the motherfucker that called on her. Like, yo, that woman is nice. Like, but it's just like Nick Nick was like, yo, I proved to her I ain't stealing. And that woman's still like, why you got her making your food? Why you giving her your money? Like, nah, fuck that bitch. Let her make them motherfucking tacos somewhere else. Oh, you seen Rob? Oh, you can't wait to see her? Okay. You seen Rob? Rob is fat. He's sloppy in real life. Oh, okay. Let's get to Lisa. I like Lisa. I understand you can't do it. I like Lisa. Um, CB, I really can't say nothing about Lisa fucking with Rob. I just want her to be careful. Feed him. I know I sound ignorant, but feed him with plastic solo cups and plastic utensils and styrofoam plates because he be out there doing too much. And hepatitis be passing through saliva and stuff. I don't know how much saliva gotta be in there. I ain't no scientist, and I don't even believe what scientists tell me or whatever. Because a lot of shit, you just be catching it and it be airborne. But anyway, back to it. He be out there with the fiends. They got tuberculosis, which is motherfucking airborne. They got scabies, which is skin on skin contact. That shit is forever. Forever, forever, forever. They got scabies. They got they got HIV because he be skin popping. He be using needles and he be having intercourse with men and women. And women that be making plays and men that be doing dirty things. It be too much, you know what I'm saying? So I can't call her stupid, but it's just like I can't stop her neither. All I can do is see her for the person she presents to us. She's mad cool or whatever. I can't judge on her love life no more. Do I like her man? No. Rob be trying to play like he a good guy, but he shit on her. But she allows him to shit on her. So I just gotta separate that and just take Lisa as who she is and separate the Rob shit and just be entertained if anything. As long as her and Rob don't, kill each other, then just be entertained by the crazy shit that's going on. And thank goodness I don't got that type of love, never, and don't want that type of love to come my way. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I could do. You know what I mean? CB, everybody, you know what I mean? I got a family member right now who I love very dearly, and a man tried to physically take her life about 3 months ago. I mean, this man, he officially just went. He just turned around, looked at her, and flipped on her about some dumb shit, some food in the cabinet, and this is a guy she's been with on and off for if like for almost 5 decades. So she's a grown woman. And he took his fist and he pummeled her in the face a few times, and then choked her, and then tried to have a knife at her. Okay, I seen her just go back to him or whatever. And this is somebody I would never think that would do that because she is one of the strongest women I've known. She's older than me in my life. Take no shit, no nonsense. But here we go. So I can't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? All I can say is that when Rob do something, I don't want to be like, girl, you need to leave him. I mean, we're past that point. I asked her today. I said, yo, when you ready to have your bags packed, let me know. We'll be here virtually supporting you. That's all I can say. But as far as that, I can't say nothing else, CB. I can't. What you said, CB? I don't care for Lisa. She got low self-esteem. I asked her how she's been checked. She wouldn't answer me. How can't care more about you when you don't care about yourself? Word. And that's what I said. I don't get into the Rob shit. If she want to talk about anything else, you know what I mean? I'm there. Hold on, I'm cold. Got this in window AC. I don't give a fuck. I live in a metropolitan area or whatever. A lot of places don't come in with what do you call that shit? Central air. You be having in motherfuckers be paying $3,000 a month for rent, and they still got in window units. All that shit. We don't got what shit I do. I had to turn that bitch off. Ooh, that shit gonna fuck my shoulder up in the morning. I sound like somebody auntie, right? It gonna fuck that arthritis in my shoulder. Oh Lord, that sounds like somebody auntie. I'm getting old. You become your parents, right, as you get older. Ooh. But yeah, I mean, like I said, what you said to yourself, I had a fool that kept calling me bitches, and I said, I'm done. Yeah, that bitch stuff. A guy calling me a bitch, that's a no go. You can't call me no bitch. I look at you like, whoa, don't call me no bitch. I don't accept it. You're not doing it. Don't call me out my fucking name. But I done had niggas get out of pocket with me. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta call me a bitch to be disrespectful. This out of pocket. Somebody told me something one day that when I tell you if I could rip the fucking skin off of the front of his face, and I'm thinking about that moment right now, I would have. He's a punk ass motherfucker, and I just looked at this motherfucker in disbelief, and I said, "I." And this motherfucker was talking cash money shit, and it was disrespectful. But I wasn't dealing with the nigga back then. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't dealing with him anymore. You know what I'm saying? But it's the fact. It's just people just be fucking out of pocket with shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't talk to me. Don't talk at me. Don't talk to me like that. You know what I'm saying? What you talking at me for? What you calling me bitch? Oh Lord. But nah, motherfuckers don't even have to call you a bitch. You already know that show. It'd be the tone in their voice, and it'd be like, all right, you just stepped over the motherfucking line, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's what she go to. He spit on her. Excuse me for yawning. That's this. Whoa, he spit on her. She said he spit on her. I said, what? He spit on you. And then I heard the tape, and I said, oh wow. She'll get it together though. And I understand you don't care for her. And I understand my mom is like that. My mom, like, she be like, if you show, like, as a woman, she be like, nah, don't let nobody do that. My mother will give you that talk. But when you don't get it, my mother give you that talk that you don't want it. Yo, my mother make you feel lower than low when she finish, yo. Because she go off on you. After she finish, you want to dump that nigga. Because her words are going to be echoing in your mind. And I know this for a fact. My mother ain't never had to say it to me because I know I was smart enough to not to put her in my business. Only one time I put her in my business, and she was empathetic and sympathetic. But yeah, Would you say it took me doing that for him to leave me alone? Oh, okay, got you. Yeah. But what do you want me to say about Lisa? I can't, you know what I'm saying? You don't know, I'm not saying you, but it's just like, I just don't, Cheryl, mm-mm, mm-mm. Rob is very disrespectful. Rob act like he's the cat's meow. He is fat. He's sloppy. He's pathetic because he is able-bodied, but he just chooses to be in his lower self and be around baseheads and stuff like that, you know. And he's a mama's boy. His mother's an enabler. She called my mother and was bothering my mother. I ain't call his mother. Me and his mother was talking, and his mother even told her to leave him alone. So I mean, shit. When somebody mama tell you to leave that motherfucker alone, please leave that motherfucker alone. You said you can't. I know, Cheryl. I know. Your mother. Let me tell you something. I remember, right? Excuse me. I got a yawn. I'm so sorry. I apologize. I think it's so rude when people do that when they be talking on their lives. I apologize. I'll mute next time. But I remember the guy that I was telling y'all about that named his daughter after me right at his wife ever found out. Oh, that little girl named right after me too. But anyway, um it's fucked up. These motherfuckers ain't about nothing. So anyway, I remember before he got married, I ain't know he was in deep relationships. So, you know what I'm saying? Me and him cool and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm big on him. I was big on him for years. I just could never get with him like that because we just lived on two different coasts. This wasn't his lifestyle, my wife's lifestyle wasn't going, y'all gonna know about that. But we younger. I remember he was visiting his parents, so he was gonna be at his parents' spot or whatever. And I remember him saying, yo, call because I'm charging my phone. So, when you want to talk to me, this I'm staying in the house or whatever, I'm visiting. I'm like, all right. So I remember calling the house and I'm like to his mother, hey, Miss Brown, how you doing? And she like, I'm fine. Who's this? And I'm like, this Shaniqua. She said, Shaniqua who? I said, Shaniqua from Harlem. She said, girl, I know this ain't no goddamn Shaniqua for no Harlem. She said, what's wrong with you? But I didn't know that he was like engaged or nothing like that. I ain't know none of that. She said, what's wrong with you? I said, what you mean? She said, listen, my son ain't no good. Leave him alone. She said, now, I don't want you here calling my phone asking him for him no more. I don't want to hear none of that. Baby, go find you somebody and find yourself first, but find you somebody. But I ain't know none of this. She thinking I know all of this. And I'm like, what? She said, he ain't no good, baby. He ain't no good. And I said, all right. And she didn't give him the fucking phone either. He had called me back once his phone tried. He was like, yo, what happened? You weren't missing me? And I was just like, yo, nah, I made up some shit. I wasn't gonna repeat that cryptic message. But when somebody mother tell you, yo, leave him alone, leave him alone. Because a mother love their fucking child. A mother is like, yo, she's stepping outside being a mother and she's talking to you, woman to fucking woman. You gotta peep game. She ain't peeping game, and it's bad because her sons are there to witness it, you know what I'm saying? But, what can you say? She said her last relationship. See, I muted myself. Her last relationship was abusive. So you know what I'm saying? Like I understand. I understand. There's a lot of people they just can't. They don't. They can't. They just don't want. They can't. They can't. They don't have the mind, to listen to that, And I understand where you come from. Like I said, my mother was very much like that. You know what I'm saying? So I understand it. I understand both sides of the story. It's just that I'm at the point in my life that I just like I don't like it for anybody. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, what more can you do? That's her life. That's her journey. You know what I'm saying? Like Red Wings hockey. You know what he told me one time when I was talking about that same person in my family that I was just telling you about, the dude almost killed her a few months ago. He said, yo, when she get full, she'll push away from the table. So that's the same thing for Lisa. When she get full, she'll push away from the fucking table. You know what I'm saying? Possibly. Possibly. I just, so when Lisa get full, she'll push away and that will be it. But hold on, wait a minute, hold on. I didn't know. I found out something today and I can't believe it. And I know that it's common knowledge, but I don't want to repeat it. But I heard it and I'm like, why? Why would somebody date VC? Why would a viewer date VC? VC keeps the same pants on. Why would a viewer date VC? Like, why? Why? VC is pathetic. You look at VC and he shows his old videos, and I'm like, no, motherfucker, you don't need to show us. You need to sit there and look at your old videos and see, try to pinpoint where did you go wrong? Where can you pinpoint anywhere in them videos a time in your life you're like, oh shit, I remember that because I remember I was going through this rough patch and then I started getting high after this video. Yo, what happened? But I don't know how anybody what they VC is living in yesteryear. He's like Al Bundy talking about his football in high school. Playing the VHS tapes. Like VC, it's over. Get it together. And I don't dislike the brother. I really hope the brother can get himself together. And I understand why y'all don't like him. He's a manipulator. He's a user. He's a liar. He's a drug addict. That's what drugs do. Maybe he was that before. But when you see his mother, you got to understand that he ain't had no chance. His mother is a fucking trip. VC's mom's is a trip. That woman is a trip and a fucking half. Oh my gosh. And she's disrespectful to her husband. Would she be saying a ghost that last time he was talking to her and he told her to put them pink panties on or whatever and wait upstairs for him and her husband was in the house? I was like, yo, that shit is wild. And she don't care about embarrassing her son. Yo, that's crazy. I got a nephew, yo, that is a teen, yo. Like, yo, when he get older, like, older, right? Like he's in his 30s and shit like that. Let's say I'm in my 60s, right? Because I'll be in my 60s by then. And let's say I look good for my 60s and his little friends and I'm sitting there, flirting back like, yo, that's wild. I would never disrespect my nephew like that. She's disrespecting her seed like that. Yo, that woman is wild. You would never, I know you wouldn't, CB. I know. That shit is, what she don't, yo. So it's just like, but VC be telling us shit and I'll be like, looking like, mm, mm-mm. No. VC said that he wished that y'all would stop what he said? He said he wished that we would stop preaching to him and like give him money. Like, nigga, you're not doing nothing with yourself. I asked him in his live. I said, brother, we waiting for you. We are really waiting for you. I mean, I said, you hit rock bottom yet? He like, nah. He not disrespectful when I ask him, but like I'll just be asking, like, come on now. If you're sitting there, he's just existing at this point, yo. He might as well be in the fucking ground. He's just existing. And he's lying about when he went to the hospital. Remember his feet was fucked up too, like Hollywood's or whatever. That was his heart. BC's lying. He didn't want to come back and say nothing because he didn't want people in his business. But yo, what the fuck happened with him and Greg? What happened? I'm not in New York, Cheryl. But you talking about that Yankee parade? I'm not in New York. I know people that actually flew out to go there. Not nobody I'm friends with, my coworkers or whatever. But I'm not in New York. And I don't like crowds. Crowd. I don't do crowds, Cheryl. I don't even do it. A little bit of people. A little bit of people make me kind of antsy. I don't be doing no crowds. No sirree, Bob. Okay. But I was watching Atlanta Street interviews with Marcus and the dumb nigga that scribbled on his fucking face, the barber. Why that barber say he 32 fucking years old? 32 and I said, what, 32 in dog years? 32. And I was explaining to one of our YouTube homegirls, I was saying to her, I say, yo, excuse me, I gotta be on, excuse me. I was saying to her, I say, yo, that nigga look mad old, the barber. He was telling Marcus, oh, he 32. He was born in 94. And I'm like, that's a lie because if that nigga tried to talk to me, I'm middle age. I would think that was an older man trying to talk to me, and I'm older. When I say I'm older. I have white pubic hair, honey. I'm older, and I would think he was an older man. I mean, he not ugly. He look trifling and shit. Talking about he only like white women. Like, yo, you sound mad stupid. You sound mad stupid. And it's crazy that Marcus even fuck with him because Marcus is totally against interracial dating. So does that only stand for the black women that date white men, or does that stand for everybody? But I just think that Marcus don't really like nobody. I don't even think Marcus like his fucking kids. And he violated CJ. He talking about CJ, I got the picture of your daughter. And I'm like, but you don't want nobody talking about your fucking children. If he Marcus don't get all the way the fuck out of here with that dumb shit, you know what I'm saying? What up, Nico? How you doing? How you doing? Oh, no crowds for you either? No crowds for me. But yeah, so Marcus told CJ that shit, right? And he don't want nobody talking. And then he was mad when Ragsdale said the little boy looked like a monkey. The little boy do look like Curious George. His daughter looked like Curious George. Marcus got one daughter. I think it's the oldest daughter. And she looked just like him. She's got a big forehead. She looks just like him. Marcus is not an ugly guy. Marcus is a nice looking man. Marcus is dirty. Ghost is not ugly. More Ghost is a nice looking man. Ghost is this trifling, raggedy, and just a coon. You see what I'm saying? But them girls, the little boy and the little girl look just like Marcus. The other daughter, she looked like Marcus, but them two, the oldest one, and the baby do. But the baby look like Curious George just because he's a little baby. He didn't grow. He looks like Marcus, but he didn't grow into his looks yet. He's still, he funny looking, but he not ugly. The baby not that not an ugly baby. I don't got nothing bad to say about them kids, but I thought it was this extremely disrespectful that he sat there and he said that to CJ. You know what I mean? That's like equivalent to you telling a nigga, yo, I fucked your baby moms while your son was in the bed, with us. Like, the baby was in the bed with us. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? I'm doing delicious things. You're so rich. I love it. You know what? All right. Okay, Nico. I just smiled. I'm smiling. Yo, that's you know what I'm saying? Hey, people like, and then people on channel talk about how dare you talk about Marcus kids. That's weird. No, it's not. Listen, Marcus bring his children out here. Marcus know he's trifling as fuck. So he has to know that people going to shoot him with, where's low his kids. And I'm gonna tell you something. Like I always say, these people don't give a fuck about their children because you give a fuck about their children. You know how ruthless these people are. You know these people see you. You don't see who they are. So why don't you protect your children? Why would you put your children out there to be fucking prey to these fucking predators? A lot of them are fucking predators. You know what I'm saying? So Marcus, that time when he had the camera and his daughters were walking in front of him and they had little shorts on, they're thin girls. They're not, buxom teenagers. You know how some teenagers, they be like real mature looking? They're not. They look like babies. They're, thin and stuff like that. But the fact is that he had the camera posted at their butts. And why I said they wasn't thick, because people are like, ooh, why was he? But no, he had it. I don't think he meant it to be perverse, but he wasn't mindful. And he's not mindful because Marcus just don't have consideration for nobody. You know what I'm saying? So he not even thinking like, yo, I'm putting my kids out here to be prey. No, I did not think that he was showcasing his daughters. This the camera was posted outwards, but then they needed to be in back of him or on the side of him, not in front of him, because their shorts were too tiny. And these people on his page, if they think there's nothing wrong with him fucking on an 18-year-old, then how are they looking at his daughters? You get what I'm saying? All right then, case closed. Exactly. Thank you. High five. I'm high fiving all of y'all. For real. So that's where I'm fucking at with it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna put nothing on Marcus that don't need to be put on him. Marcus makes himself look bad enough. It's nothing I could say to make him look worse. I'm just saying that he was being inappropriate and inconsiderate when he did that shit. Inappropriate as a parent, because a parent, every I need to be dotted, all T's need to be crossed when it comes to protecting your children. He doesn't protect them. He brings homeless people in there. He has a, yo, this nigga CJ said that this bitch did drugs. That this bitch, what's this, that trifling bitch named Kelsey? She did drugs. She drank. She was drinking and doing drugs. And then she was like, oh, well, I'm really drunk. I can't drive home. And how she wanted to finish up her drugs. And he was trying to get her to fuck out the house. And this is a bitch you have in your fucking domain with your children. One who has a delicate health condition. What the fuck is going on? And why does CJ keep on saying that Kelsey is fucking Marcus' wife? Did that girl, when she got baptized, did she marry Marcus? I'm asking y'all a fucking question, and Marcus is keeping it under wraps because he doesn't want her to get scrutiny because he's with Atlanta Street Interviews. Because I know Marcus said he ain't married, he ain't get married, he married to the game. I'm asking y'all because why do CJ keep on calling that girl his wife? That is very unusual for certain people to be calling people their wives, especially in baby mama and baby daddy culture. He didn't say his baby mother. That's unusual for somebody with CJ's character that's in baby mama and baby daddy culture to say that that's Marcus' wife. Then when that girl got baptized, did she tell Marcus, I'm not going to sleep with you no more because I don't want to fornicate? Is that Marcus? This is the everybody's missing the fucking point. Is that Marcus's wife? Don't say CJ misspoke. I'm telling y'all, we are in baby mama, baby daddy culture across all ethnicities and races. Why would he say that's his wife? When that's not something, that's not even that. Most people, a lot of people, I don't care what race you are, people are not getting married like that no more. So I am asking you, why does he keep saying that? Does your wife know Marcus? You don't know if he's married. Very questionable. There you go. He keeps saying that. And I'm like, yo, that's his and I'm saying, no, 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 no. 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 She doesn't even live with him to be say, oh, that's his wife. You know, a lot of times when couples cohabitate and they got a baby together, people are like, oh, that's his wife or whatever like that because they're living as a married couple under one roof. T doesn't live with him. So why would CJ correlate that and put that together as his wife? What did Marcus say? And I want to ask him, CJ, what did Marcus? Why would you call T his wife? That's his baby mom's. Where would you get that from? Did Marcus tell you he was married? I think that dumb girl might have married him, because remember he said that his father slept around on his mother and the mother didn't like it, but she still stood there. He might have married T because he said T is subservient to him. You know what I'm saying? So he might have married T and said, listen, I'm going to fucking still have Kelsey because T and Kelsey happened at the same time. Kelsey been fucking with Marcus, on and on for about 3 years now. T has also. They came around the same time. Y'all not putting two and two together. Y'all looking, I don't give a fuck about them little kids over there. I don't care about no K3, no KIs, or nothing like that because them kids to me, their storyline is not interesting to me at all. Maya's an unfit mother because she's just unfit. That's just it. She doesn't need to have them children. And Marcus can get arrested for not having that boy there without a seatbelt. That's reckless endangerment. That's endangerment of a child. He's the driver. He's not supposed to do that. You have taxis that won't take you if you don't have a car seat for the baby. They're like, oh no, you got to get out. They don't be playing that shit. It's against the fucking law. But anyway, she's just trifling, but they're children. I don't care about children. Feisty's trifling. She's 32. We can talk about Feisty. Well, she's 33. We could talk about her. Polo, we could talk about. He's 45. Shaniqua, we could talk about. She's 42. Do you get what I'm saying? We can talk about Marcus. He's 43. I don't got nothing to talk about with these fucking lost children. I have nothing to talk about their children. I have nothing to say about them. I have no opinion about them. Their stories are not interesting. They're children navigating through life, trying to figure it out. They're children, young adults. Yeah, they're young adults, but they're children. They're not back in the day when you were 23, 24, you had your own house, your own apartment, your own car, a nice little job, stability. You were going to clubs, you were paying your own bills. This is not this generation. This is not the generation that my generation had. My generation and the generation before that had some weak motherfuckers that they coddled. This is everybody gets a trophy generation. So therefore, their children, they're not the 23 we were. We were grown at 16. 23, they're more like 13, 14, 15. They're like 15-year-old runaways. They ran away from home. You can't even say they left. They ran away from fucking home. What's going on with Quita? She's a beast. What's going on with Quita? Quita's being Quita. Quita is on another side of Georgia selling box. Somebody gave her $1,000 or whatever. Some stupid dummy gave her $1,000. Quita very much is still on drugs and stuff like that. It's just that now she's not dirty looking. She's just, yeah, she's still dirty looking. She's just not filthy looking no more. She looks like Quita. She live in a hotel. They said that Quita was going to come out with an interview and say something about Marcus or whatever, because CJ was saying how Marcus, like, didn't even want to pay Quita for the scene and stuff like that. That she did the X-rated scene, and how when Quita needed him the most, that he wasn't there. But I'm like, yo, CJ, nah. Marcus stuck his head out for content when Quita was in jail. So he was there when Quita needed him the most, and Quita was there for when he needed her the most, because she gave him her life story. She shared that experience of her being in jail and did phone and talked to him on the phone so he can give us the information. So they helped each other out. There wasn't no usury here. But he was saying how, you know, he was just saying a lot of stuff, you know. This is Marcus. You know what it is about Marcus? He's a disgusting person, but it's just like I'm just so exhausted talking about him because he's been like this for years. How long we been watching Marcus do the same shit? How many times we told him he's mad and inappropriate? How many times he got caught up with an interviewee bedding them? This is nothing new under the fucking sun. He didn't even cry, please forgive me. Please, this is not what my platform is about. Uh, I won't date the interviewees no more. I have a problem. I just always loved women. And then this nigga had the nerve to say the other day that Chaos and K3 need to go to therapy because he had about 6 therapists. You had 6 therapists that clearly was a bad fit for you because you are disgusted. I mean, he sees nothing wrong with what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, nothing. But I think they probably did get married. They probably, hold on. They probably did get married. She probably, because I was saying it. I was like, yo, I know Marcus is going to want some of that yum yum. And I saw her get baptized. I'm like, nah, that's a hell no. She still don't live with him. You know what I mean? But I think that he might have probably married her just to, satisfy her. He don't want her to go nowhere. It's not because he love her. It's because she's a dummy. Just like Kelsey. Kelsey is subservient to him. He's on, yeah, Kelsey. So he got a wife and he got a fake housewife. Like, what's that boy said? CJ said, Kelsey said, nah, I can't have sex with you because I kind of mess with Marcus. I've been messing with Marcus on and off. Duh. This is weird. Just like, see, when she was role playing for Marcus on that tape, she goes, yes, and then when you come in, I'm going to rub your feet and I'm going to say, Daddy, that's how you want. Daddy, that's what you want. And I said, oh my gosh, Lolly said that he wants you to act like a little girl. Listen, I hope, I hope that one day his daughters get really upset with him and we can hear all his business, because that's gonna be a good tell-all. Cause them girls got so much shit to tell. But this nigga is just like, he just don't give a fuck about nobody. He want us to give a fuck about his children. Meanwhile, he don't give a fuck about his children. Why the fuck we gotta have more courtesy for your kids than you do? I'm trying to figure this motherfucking shit out. We gotta care about your fucking kids and you don't give a fuck about them kids. You said fuck them kids. That's exactly what I said to Troy. I said, Marcus said fuck them kids. So we gotta have more courtesy. Oh, be the bigger person. I don't gotta be the bigger person. If his son look like Curious George, his son look like Curious George. If his daughter got a big fucking forehead, she got a big fucking forehead. It is what the fuck it is. I feel bad for them because they really are the fucking big victims. They're not ugly kids though. They're not. But I feel bad for them because they have a mother. They have 2 mothers that are weak hoes, and they got a father that is just, he spends more time with the fucking homeless people than and guiding them than his own fucking children. I keep on asking y'all, who is home with the fucking girls? Making sure that they're not being taken advantage of by some grown ass nigga or like him, or making sure that they're not having a little nasty little boy up in his house hunching on them, getting one of them pregnant, or making sure one of them is not going through shit and getting bullied at school because of his shenanigans. And maybe she's depressed and she's withdrawn or whatever, or maybe she's doing too much of something. Why is he not at home watching his family? But yet again, we gotta have more courtesy for his kids than he has. If y'all don't get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, man, fuck Marcus and fuck everything he stands for. I feel bad for them fucking children. I hope they are not too much damage. I hope whatever's wrong with them, they get therapy, because there's something wrong with them. You got a parent like that don't give a fuck. Marcus would be doing all types of. He's a pornographer. Is that something to be proud of? A pornographer? And then he brags about his father sticking his dick in everything and fucking and having players conventions in his lounge. He was raised in a house of ill repute. None of this is normal. None of this. Let me see what you said. Uh, Wonder does his girls know what he's doing? Cheryl, Cheryl, can I ask you a question? Can you take that back, my friend? Cheryl, read that all over. Is this the internet? Are kids all over the internet? Do they know their father have a channel? Do you not think they watch their father's channel knowing that their father, while they were there, brought some of these people here? Why wouldn't they know that? You don't think they have friends, Cheryl, and their friends' parents don't talk, or their friends don't talk, and say that the father have a nasty, because they have Cash App cards. That's a debit card. So their friends, listen to this, their friends, the friends of their daughters can purchase back to the content. They can purchase the spicy scene. What is it, Daddy's Briefcase? It's even a perverted, pedophilic, ancestral kind of title, Daddy's Briefcase. This nigga's a whole creep out here. He's a whole offender out here. Yeah, Cheryl, yeah, I wasn't coming at you, but you feel me? Yeah, Cheryl, God, come on, it's the internet. Kids see everything. Shit, even before the internet, motherfuckers was finding motherfucking shit. You know what I mean? Kids see fucking everything. This shit is crazy. So, hold on, I have to yawn. Now I don't have to yawn. But anyway, yeah, so, that's what I'm saying, CB. There's treacherous out here. But I heard that I had to, somebody told me, Troy just said something about you. Go. And I listened to the video. And he said, now I see what you was trying to tell me all this time. Like, Troy, yeah, I'm not just picking on this guy. I don't blame a man for being a fucking man, but I blame a guy, a male, for taking advantage of people that are vulnerable. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what gender they are, or they got to be Black American for him though to downgrade and then to grade. You know what I'm saying? That's what he does. You know what I'm saying? So it's like with Marcus, this is like I'm all fucking. You know how people are all cried out. I'm all outraged out. I don't have no more outrage. I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna come by and do some flyby curse outs on this motherfucker, but I don't got nothing else to say. Like, you know how you're speechless? Like, I'm tapped out. What do y'all, I have nothing. I've called him every fucking name in the book. I even fought with him on motherfucking Troy's panel. I don't got nothing else to give. I have nothing. I am speechless. I have nothing. I'm just waiting you know, for whatever shall be take place, because the favor is not in Marcus's court, and he thinks that he told all that big tough shit. Like CJ said, Marcus is struggling, and he is struggling, very much so struggling. You know what I'm saying? But Marcus don't make Marcus go back and forth. First he says he needs to find a trade. When he was on Troy, he was like, yeah, because my channel be up and down. A couple of years ago it was steady, this, that, the third, but now you just never know. So yeah, I need to learn me a trade. And I'm like, this dumb motherfucker figure out this far in life he needs to learn him a trade. Duh, dummy. Even if you didn't have a channel, a trade is good to have. You don't do shit all day, so you might as well get a trade, learn something, do something, build something, motherfucker. Come on. You know what I'm saying? But then he goes to, oh, my channel's doing very good when he's talking to the youngsters. Which one is it? I take your channel's not doing that good for $500, because he done lost about 10% of his fucking members, not members, his viewers, by his shenanigans, his antics from 4 years ago to now. Well, 3 years ago to now, he lost about 10% of his audience. Okay, so we could just at least say that. You know what I'm saying? Where's the girl's mom? Thought she said fuck them kids, and she left them with this pervert. That's what happened to her. That's what happened to that shiftless bitch. She said fuck them kids, left them with this pervert, and said, oh well, let them motherfuckers fend for themselves. And she looked at the girls and she said, swim or drown, bitches. That's what happened to the girls' mothers. Might as well have left them in the wilderness. They live with him. I'm sure they live with him. They've been living with him for the past year. Those girls live with Marcus. Remember, they used to live with the mother. They live with him now. That was a bad decision she made. But you know what? You can't tell. You can't. You know, you they say you can't tell people what how to parent. But I feel like we can because as a society, they come out into the real world and we got to deal with them. So it is my business. I don't know what people be saying. Oh, that's weird. Why would you be saying that? Like, it's like, fuck you, motherfucker. You just be on his dick. What is weird about that? Like, these people sicken me. All these women that support him and stuff, well, females, they're not women. All these females that support him, it's just sickening. Like I said, I'm just tapped out on Marcus. I'm tapped out, and he got to get like. I was looking at Foreign Blood, and what she said was right. She said with Marcus, she was like, "Yo, we want adult content, like real adult content, like this is." And I feel her. I said I was just saying that. Like I don't watch this shit with Chaos and his baby mother. I'm like, this is a teeny bopper crowd. This is not interesting to me. But you know what? You know, a lot of people feel like when Foreign Blood said she felt the same way. I said, oh, see, somebody with some fucking sense. I don't want to see them. I don't care about them. They're kids. I don't care. Polo's trifling. What's going on with Polo? You know what I'm saying? And I can watch Gabby only because I took a liking to her. Um, Even though I know now that she has mental issues and she uses drugs, I understand that, but I like her. And we can deal with it. I mean, it's different. I don't got time for these kids. I don't got time for these kids. These kids are gonna get, whatever. We should see. Let me see. Well, she's not a mother. She's just an egg donor. You got bitches that the same mothers. The word mother may shouldn't shall not be used loosely. These bitches is egg donors. You know what I mean? Show these bitches. I don't understand CB how they could carry a baby for anywhere because some people deliver at different times. So let's just say 6 months to 10 months because some people go 42 weeks, right? Some people do, right? And some people give births to babies at 6 months and the baby be in a NICU for a couple of months, right? I don't understand how you can have something growing and you're bonding with it in your stomach and you just go ahead and just drop it off anywhere. Like the nigga is a pervert. I am sure the reason why him and his baby mother are not together anymore is because partly because of Marcus' sex addiction and his infidelity, besides other things. He's intolerable. I mean, just to hear him talk, he's fucking annoying. But, we'll just see. Yeah, this is a new day and time. It definitely is. It definitely is. I don't understand no shit like that, but you know what I mean? And that's why he don't blink an eye to Maya not paying attention to the fucking children because his baby mother's the same way. Marcus is reckless. You know what I'm saying? We're expecting, people like, well, Marcus, you need to tell them this. Marcus can't give advice to nobody. Marcus right now has 3 children at home that he's barely with. And then when he's with the baby, he got to put him on camera. Boy, if you don't get that baby off the fucking camera, protect your fucking children, Marcus. And then you be having grown conversations around that baby. No, he might not understand exactly what you're talking about, but that energy that's coming from that conversation, that's being absorbed in him. Break the fucking cycle, my nigga. Why you not like? I'm trying to figure out is Marcus not tired of having that sex demon on his fucking back? That nigga is riding him hard. Like I said, I'm just tapped out with Marcus. I'll come here and there and curse him out, but I really ain't got nothing else to say. I really don't. Y'all, I just don't. I just really don't. Marcus is one of them people that you just be like, and that Kelsey and what's that girl name? Feisty. I don't like them bitches. I don't like Kelsey. I don't like Maya, and I don't like that little ass girl Kaya. I don't like them. They all three got something in common. Like Quita, I don't care for Quita, but it's not the same type of time that they on. They got this very sneaky, underhanded, set up fucking vibe to them. I don't trust them 3 hoes. I don't like them 3 hoes. I don't. And I don't like Kelsey more than anybody. And I don't know why I don't like Kelsey more than anybody, but it's something about her that is just not okay. And she's not okay. She's not safe. She's not feisty. We know that bitch ain't shit. We see what the fuck her capabilities are. But Kelsey is something else. Kelsey tried to act like she's clean cut in front of everybody. She's trying to mask something that's going on with her. We already know the bitch is a junkie. But yeah, he can keep Kelsey. I can't stand that bitch. It was crazy. CJ was like how Kelsey and Quita don't like each other. I said, well, they sure was having sex with one another. So I heard they said they was just munching town out, getting munched out. She was like they can't stand each other because Quita got feelings for Marcus and This girl got feelings for Marcus, and Marcus fuck with both of them. Marcus got two dope fiend homeless bitches. This is the best he can get. This nigga has a nerve. I just realized this. This nigga has the audacity to stick his motherfucking nose up at everybody else, but he's sitting there fucking with base heads eating vagina in the back of a Jeep or whatever. You can take this bitch to a hotel. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga? This nigga's sex demon is gonna take him out. Y'all not getting it. This nigga's sex demon is going to take him someplace that he's gonna wish he never was. I don't know whether it's gonna be Jello hell, but it's gonna be one of the two. Okay? When you run into Neek Week, I'm gonna let you know. Yes, please do, and Cheryl, take care of yourself, my love. Absolutely. Absolutely. When you see her. I like me some Neek Neek. Boy, I like me some Neek Neek. She cool. She tried to keep it together. She tried to, but anyway, I'm gonna get off of this joint. This a mix. This was a no topic or whatever. This was just like mixed, this mixed topics or whatever. But y'all have a good Saturday ahead. I'm gonna try to go to sleep, but yeah, y'all be good to yourself and peace out. Thank you for chilling with me.